following is a production of DallasCowboys.com and the Dallas Cowboys Football Club.
How about them Cowboys?
Yeah, go Cowboys!
Blowing out of the backfield, exploding down the sideline.
This is Hangin' with the Boys, presented by Wingstop, where flavor gets its wings. Now, your hosts, Nate Newton, Kurt Daniels, Jesse Holley, and Shannon Gross.
Victory Monday! What a game! What a game! What a game! You're looking live at Tostitos Championship Plaza on Victory Monday, where
not once but twice.
71 degrees outside of Ford Center here at the Star of Frisco. It feels like 71. The high is 75. The low is 57. What a game, boys! What a game!
Look at Jabril out there with that thing. Wet.
Man.
Jabril Cox out there spraying that thing down to Tostitos.
Where did you watch the game, Kurt?
Home. Yeah, I was working from home.
Family watch with you, or you watch it by yourself?
They were kind of in and out. So
In and out?
Yeah.
Jesse?
My son watched it in college, but Mom.
Yeah. Jesse?
You already know where I was at. The Revolver Brewery at Texas Live. Doing our thing. My boy Will Steele.
Yeah. And Nate, you were here in the studio.
Yeah, man, that was a cheap holding call they got on time at the beginning
You
of the
looked
game.
good yesterday, by the way. Your jacket, you had some pattern to it. You looked nice.
Man, I just do what I have to do, man. My wife do what she have to do, man, to try to bring her brother up out of this.
Full team effort.
It's like you got some extra cash somewhere and bought you a new sport
man,
coat or
I just lost some weight. See,
you got back in one that you spilled?
Yeah, that's slim, man. I lost some weight. That's what happened, dog. So my wife's like, you remember this?
Quick question. Do you guys, I have that in my closet. I got my full size Jesse stuff, and then I got my stuff that I'm like, all right, my smaller Jesse stuff. Because usually my November, late October, November, December
winter coat
are my heavier Jesses. And then I fast in January, and then my January, February, March, April, May, June, July.
So you got your built for comfort and your built for speed jackets. Right?
Yeah, there's a couple in there that I can't put on right now. But can't put them on in February. Do you guys have that? You got that? No?
I'm pretty much the same size all the time.
Yeah, I'm more or less the same, I think.
Extra large head, extra medium body. What, Kurt?
Yeah.
What did you
It was a roller coaster, man. It was a roller coaster. There were times where I thought, oh boy, this team's gotten a little ahead of themselves, and then and I thought, well, then again, here's the momentum change. Now they're rolling, and then back. But in the end, I think they did what a good team has to do, and that is win ugly.
I have to say this because I get on this show sometimes, and I'm very loquacious, and I'm boisterous, and I'll say what's on my mind. I do owe Bill Belichick and company an apology. Because I was talking major. I was talking about the boogeyman. Nobody's afraid of the boogeyman no more, and Bill ain't this, and he lost his luster and all that kind of stuff. He and Josh McDaniels, they put together a plan that made this game difficult. It made it difficult. The difference is that I think our coaching is better. Kellen Moore, Dan Quinn, they still have some improving to do. But our quarterback is playing at a level right now, Nate, Kurt, that is just impressive. And I'm always the one that's kind of on the elite conversation.
Yeah.
And I still am a little bit on the outside looking in for the elite. And for me, you may be different. I need to see it when it really matters, right? I need to see it in the middle of January, late January, maybe even early February.
So you're not totally buying in yet.
So I'm in. I'm in, but I'm not totally bought in on the elite for Dak. I think he is playing outside of his mind right now. I think he is taking the step. I think he's in the conversation of MVP. And it was on display. It was on display yesterday, and we've seen multiple times this year that this team has figured out multiple ways to win football games. And in the past, we found multiple ways to lose football games, and that makes me feel good about what's to come for the Dallas Cowboys.
Did I just hear you say he's in the conversation for What'd you not comeback player of the year? But what was that?
MVP.
Okay, because I thought I brought that up a few weeks ago,
you
and y'all laughed me out of the damn
You
room.
brought Trayvon Diggs up for MVP. Don't
No,
talk.
I said Dak, and
No,
y'all
you
like,
didn't. No, you didn't.
I'll go
You
pull the
said-
tape.
Yeah, go pull the
I'll
tape.
go pull the tape.
Because we all looked around like, let's just hold our horses a little bit. You said Trayvon Diggs should be in the
Let me
conversation
ask you
of
this:
MVP.
if he intercepts one ball every game for 15 games, is he?
Yes.
In the
That's
conversation.
never done before.
Yeah.
You're floating now with historical stuff that's never been done
Okay,
before.
all right.
When you look at
I'll pull that tape.
when
too.
you look at Dak and you look at Kellen Moore, you look at all the great players or potentially great players on our team. You look at guys that are very mature now and understands the game. You know, Dak threw for 51 attempts. We normally lose those games.
Yeah.
He had 51 attempts. We won that game. It took a minute for the coaching staff to realize that, okay, we don't have to knock our heads against the wall, 4th and 1 and goal line. We have other options. It took them a minute to understand that, even in this game here. Mm-hmm. So everybody's still growing. Everybody's trying to still figure out who they are. I have to give Ty and Sinky a little props. He came in.
What?
He came in.
Yeah.
Let's
He
go,
came
Nate.
in and he did an admirable job the little time he was in. I want to say thank you, Tyron Smith, for sucking it up, coming back and doing what you did.
What happened to him?
Bad at first.
It was an ankle and a knee.
He got rolled up.
You got rolled up pretty bad. And then you wanna give props to guys who keep emerging. Cedric Wilson, number 1. Way to go, my friend. I mean, don't put that ball on the ground because what you are is a guy that don't make mistakes. Stay who you are within the scheme of this game. I want to go out once again, Shanna. Thank you, number 86, for being that tough physical runner after you catch the ball, for being elusive. He runs faster than he looks, even though he's slow. I'm talking about Schultz. He runs.
Wait a minute. Let me analyze that.
Runs
Yeah, you can analyze.
Look.
Just think now.
Even though he's slow.
Understand this right here. I know something is wrong with Tyron when guys. I mean, even though Demetrius Wise is a hell of a deal, his arms is 85 inches long. Matthew Jordan, great player. He struggled a little bit, but that let me know something was wrong. But I'm telling you, don't y'all ever get it confused, boy. Zeke, yes, sir. When you playing physical, nasty, mean teams, don't you ever forget about number 21. Because what he did yesterday, a lot of backs can't do. Your front line was getting handled, and he was still falling for positive yards. And you ran him up in there. It's still when everybody in the world knew he was coming. There's no way he was going to get the first down. But he still hit up in there with some authority and tried to fall forward. Zeke is still your man. And this guy number 4, he wasn't as sharp as the game started. But as the game got to the end, he got better and better and better. Nice game, man. Nice overall win. Things were ugly. Things were a roller coaster. You got all these nicknames. But, fellas, y'all know, to a man, last year this would have been a 40-point loss.
Oh, yeah.
That last year this would have Dak would have wound up with 445 yards, 51 completions, 3 TDs, and we still would have lost the game.
Yeah, and that's what I said about this game. It's a win, but the crazy part about it, the Patriots aren't good enough to only be beat by 4 points. Like we should have beat this team by at least 17 points.
Oh, you should have beat them by 21 or more.
Like this team, and throughout the course of the year, you'll have games like this. Yes.
I'm gonna tell you something.
This Cowboys team should have beat this Patriots team
Number
by at
91,
least 17 points.
Number 91, number 98, number 90, number 9, and number 8 says no, sir. No. These guys up front, they front 7 says no, no, no. That's what they say.
But you gave away, what, 2?
You can give
3
away
touchdowns?
what you want. The
gave
game
away
was
2
played.
touchdowns.
You know what? You had a block punt. Ball on the 1. Okay? You didn't get nothing. Mm-hmm. The game was played.
Which was a touchdown twice.
You can talk all you want. The game was played. We won the game and be happy.
Oh, no, we're happy.
Yeah.
We're happy.
But we always, when we lose, this is how we do it when we lose.
You're the one that sounds mad.
He's angry as hell.
I am.
The Cowboys won yesterday, Nate.
That's what I'm trying to get y'all to win. We could have won by, no, you won.
No,
because
that's the positive part.
I remember 4 weeks ago, fellas, we took Tom Brady them to the wire, and we was doing flips.
No.
You know,
he was doing flips.
We doing flips.
No flips were being had. I just said,
"Whoa, you're right over there."
No,
Juicy
I'm
mouth.
Y'all got me
Jesus
Christ.
Christ.
When we come out of a game,
no acrobatics.
We went to
You a moral victory.
We went to
gymnastics over there.
Gillette Stadium against a team that has been getting better, even though they was losing, has been getting better. They played a team that's better than them. They played technique sound. Their coaches put them in some great positions.
They did.
Their coaches put them in some, and they excelled. This is where your coaching lifts you up a little bit. This is where your crowd lifts you up a little bit. This is where, a la Tom Brady, a la Rodgers, walks out of there, no matter how ugly the win is, saying we still own you. Now we can start saying we own them. We can start saying if we keep doing this, we can go back up in there in 2 years, beat them again, barely, and say after that we can say we own them. Like my boy Rodgers did with the Bears. We own you. Yeah.
I think, when you look at this game.
I ain't asking you what you think. I'm asking you what you know.
Good God, Nate, calm down. You know what? Let's go to break. I don't like this attitude.
No, I love it. I love this, Nate.
Like the tone.
Anytime we get a level of passion from Nate where he wants to extend it, I love it. I love it.
I'm telling you something, man. It took us a minute to figure out these Patriots, man.
Yeah.
But we knew that. You said that coming into this game. You said that it would have to be an adjustment to the adjustment to the adjustment. We knew that. Mm-hmm. We knew that coming in, that they were going to have a look that we haven't seen. They were going to give us something that we didn't know what to do with. And again, I said early in the week where this game would be won and lost at the line of scrimmage.
Yeah. And
for a large majority of the game, they control a lot of that line of scrimmage. The difference is we had a player that was superior at the most superior position to put us over the top. That's what it really boiled down to. Like, it came down to, okay, if the coaches are a wash and offense, defense are wash, and you start breaking things down on all these little, it comes down to, okay, who's the dude at the helm?
Yeah, it is.
And that was the one advantage that we had. At the end of the day, we had number 4 calling the shots for us, and they had Mac Jones, who may turn out to be a hell of a player one day.
Yeah.
But at the end of the day, we done to the Pats what they've done to so many other people and what we've had done to us so many times. How many times have Tom Brady taken you down to the wire? You think, man, we in this game, and then Tom go, relax, young fella. We got 2 minutes left. Well, I'm about to go down here and win this football game for my team.
If Tom Brady would have been in that game whenever they had 27 seconds or whatever when they tried that field goal, they're scoring.
I mean, we've had it happen to us all the time.
Yeah.
When we think, man, we've done everything right to win this football game. Oh, yeah, but we just gave the ball back to Aaron Rodgers.
Okay, so you guys, I realize you're saying that their defensive line held the line of scrimmage. But are you basing that on the 4th and 1s, which may have been difficult play calls?
No.
They didn't sack Dak.
They made it very difficult.
We had 31 rushes for how many yards? We had 31 for well over 100 yards.
Zeke and Pollard averaged 4.1 yards a carry.
In the first,
you take that, won't you?
In the first half?
In the game.
The game. Like I said, as the game wore on,
exactly,
the better talent showed up.
So they didn't dominate them.
Who that?
The Patriots line of scrimmage.
What I'm saying, Zeke's only had 69 yards rushing. Elliott had 41
but he had
41
4 yards a carry.
Yeah, I mean, okay,
They didn't sack
that's
him.
fine.
They threw all over the place.
I'm asking you.
You're taking the 4th and 1.
No. I'm looking at third down conversions.
Go to your penalties.
We sucked on third down conversions.
Go to your penalties.
But do you know why we sucked on third down conversions? Because we got dominated on first downs. That's why.
Yeah.
So a lot of times, when you look at it, you can say, 4 yards per carry and so on and so forth. But Dak was horrible on third downs because they made it very difficult for the Cowboys on first down.
And on top of that, look at the holdings by our offensive line.
Well, yeah, some of those.
The only one that was questionable was the one at the beginning of the game. That was very questionable.
Yeah.
But everything else, number 91 was bringing it. Number 98 was bringing it. Number 90 was bringing it.
And what did they get them? 4.1 yards a carry and 450-something passing yards.
But you throw a team.
And sacks.
And when does it count the most? Is it the red zone that counts the most?
They won the game.
You don't have a problem with me. I'm saying how this thing was played out.
Yeah.
You talking to a dude who's super hyped. But I'm talking about how it played out. As the game started, how did this game start? How was it in the third quarter? When did we start really breaking this game open?
That's what you do with the running game. You break them down. That's what they didn't do against Tampa Bay.
That's what I've been telling you.
They gave up.
That's what I opened the show up with telling you. Zeke was what kept us in the game and kept us plastered to the game because they refused. And this one time I'm going to get Kellen Morrison problem. He refused to stop hammering Zeke up in there.
Yep.
I told y'all when they first drafted Zeke, this before you got here, I said, fellas, this is what we're going to learn about Zeke. It ain't going to be the games when he get 100 yards. It's going to be the game when he gets 69 and 70 on maybe 18 carries because he keeping everybody honest. Once again, thank you, Kurt, for regurgitating what I have said in the past. Thank you.
All right.
Regurgitating. I know the problem. Hey, see, you need to stop, man. You over there with the all head, no body.
Why you bringing me in this?
Yeah.
What the hell is wrong with you today, man? I ain't doing that.
Get him, man.
I'm watching you.
There go your big head partner, Zeke.
Cut his microphone off.
Get him,
Nate. I'm sitting here watching Kurt hold his ground against you while you trying to bully him and push him around.
I'm not pushing Kurt around. Look at there go your big head partner.
And then you come across the table with me. I ain't said nothing,
I'm
Nate.
going to be quiet.
I'm going to come at you next.
What's up, man? I'm loving it, man. I'm hyped.
I don't know what just happened. I feel personally violated and attacked. Before we go to break, Cowboys PR tweeted this last night at 4:55 p.m. Luke Gifford blocked a Patriots punt in the second quarter. It was his first career block punt and the first time the Dallas Cowboys have blocked a punt since our boy Danny McCray blocked one in Philadelphia on September 20th, 2015. So shout out Danny McCray. We will be right back.
Survivor.
And see if Nate makes it out of this room today with me and Kurt both on his back on Hangin with the Boys.
Honey, big news.
Gary, are you okay?
Oh, I'm not Gary anymore. I'm Jackie Flash.
What?
See, I want the latest smartphone, but the best deals are only for new customers. So, to get a new customer deal, I changed my name to Jackie Flash.
Okay, but the best smartphone deals at AT&T are for everyone, new and existing customers.
That's huge. Then guess who's getting a deal?
Is it Jackie Flash?
Jackie Flash.
It's not complicated. At AT&T, our best smartphone deals are for everyone. Restrictions apply. Visit att.com for details.
Hey, Cowboys fans, ready to spice up your next watch party? Bring Yo Quiero guacamole and be the game day hero. Yo Quiero means I want, and we know you want great, fresh-tasting, ready-to-serve guacamole for your home gating and tailgating events. Made with real avocados and the perfect blend of spices, it will be the star of any party. You can find us at your local Albertsons or Tom Thumb in the deli section. If you can't find it, talk to your store manager and tell them, Yo Quiero guacamole.
The Cowboys way, where 16 Hall of Famers and 5 championships shows us what success looks like. Where turkey is always the second best part of Thanksgiving Day. Where we are all defined by one single thing, the star. Where we as fans know it's our job to keep the tradition going. Bank of America is proud to be the official bank of the Dallas Cowboys and to support the quest of living life the Cowboys way.
Copyright 2020, Bank of America Corporation.
How great would it be to travel to watch the Cowboys win on another team's turf? Pretty great. But honestly, Just watching the game from anywhere but your house would be fun. Even a hotel bar with some guy named Phil from St. Louis who thinks Oakland still has a team. So whether you're traveling to the game or watching from your favorite vacation spot, book a place to stay on Hotels.com, proud partner of the Dallas Cowboys.
Back to Hanging with the Boys.
Welcome back to the show. Dallas Cowboys United discount days are right around the corner. Nate, I'm trying to do a live read. Please hit your cough button while you're talking to Jesse. Join the official fan club of the Dallas Cowboys presented by Globe Life, or upgrade your membership between October 21st through the 24th to get up to 30% off Pro Shop purchases. Visit DallasCowboys.com/United. And if you listen to the first segment of the game, you wouldn't realize this is Victory Monday. First segment of the show, not the game.
I had to fight off you and Kurt, and I just fight it off, man.
You just wanted to fight. I mean, I don't know if your wife made you mad before you left the house.
Oh, no,
or what,
she took care of Daddy.
You angry.
She took care of Daddy.
You angry.
She took care of Daddy.
You got that Jabril right last night. Oh,
man. I'm like, whoa, man.
Got that Jabril right last night, baby. I see you.
Baby girl.
Yeah.
Baby girl, look at it. See, I got Kurt smile. You know what that means. Yeah.
All right, back to football. Where do y'all want to go? Where do you want to go, Nate? Because you want to fight.
I'll tell you what, man.
Pick a topic you don't want to fight about.
I'm going to tell you what. This is another man that me and you laughed about and had fun with during training camp. Because one day he was going to he had his gold coat on, and the next day they wouldn't even put him up all NFC Player of the Week, and that's Randy Gregory.
Oh, he had a game. He's playing with some violence.
Oh, man. Randy Gregory, baby.
Something about a man who want to get a check. They play a little bit different. There's something about a man who want to get a check.
Oh.
When you want to get a check, you play a little bit different.
I'm telling you, man, they put him on both sides.
What's that going to look like when Tank gets back? Is that just going to be filthy?
I don't know, but Tank better come back with something.
I'm going to tell you something, man. For the first game, Osa?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah! Oh, if you can ball, I can learn your name. If you can't ball, I'm Ebonic down. Believe that.
Ebonic down.
I'm Ebonic down on you.
What did y'all see out of Randy this game? Same
anger. He cussed on the post game.
He did, and he talked about the refs.
Yeah,
that's a fine.
But he did it in a nice way. You know, he didn't crush him.
He
may see the FedEx.
How much?
Probably about 8,000.
Yeah, he probably see the FedEx truck. He probably already
get that envelope sitting in his locker.
Yeah,
it ain't fan mail.
When they send you that, is it certified? Like, do you have to
No, you don't have to sign for it. They're gonna be sending you locker.
They take out your check.
Yeah,
you don't get a chance.
All you're gonna do is no.
They just send you. They letting you know.
Oh,
they're just. They
got this.
No, yeah. Hey,
then you can appeal afterwards.
You appeal it. Yeah. They take the money first, then you appeal, and then they decide. You know what's funny? Because if you ever appealed a fine before, like they take your money right away.
Yeah.
Quick. But then when you appeal, it takes them forever to send your money back.
60 to 90 days.
You be like, dog, you took my money overnight. Put it back. It takes them forever to send your money back.
Yeah.
It's America we live in.
Kurt, what you want to talk about?
The Pro Football Focus said Gregory, he had a 22.2% win percentage on 18 pass rush snaps. So they graded him out really high. So again, they kind of struggled against the run, but are you liking?
So here's what, here's the genius of Bill Belichick, Josh McDaniels, their collective minds. They found something that works. They said, you know what? These jokers are really fast. Yep. So you know what we're going to do? We're going to let them use that speed, and we're going to just counter against it. And so if you watch Osa, they were letting Brent Urban, Osa, they said, you know what? We're not going to block y'all. We're going to just run straight through. And then we're going to just zone it somewhere else or wham block it, or you think you got him, and then somebody comes hit you from the side. So they were just using the Cowboys' aggressiveness and speed and saying, we're not going to try to match you strength for strength, speed for speed. We're going to go misdirection. So while all of you are going really fast right, we're going the opposite way left. While all you going really fast left, we're going the opposite way right. And so they found something throughout the course of the game that they were able to go back to. One of their scoring drives when they went down and scored, they ran the same running play 3 or 4 times in a row. Like it didn't change the formation or nothing. The same exact play, 3 or 4 plays in a row. And that goes to show you that, you know, they're really smart at what they do, but also the Cowboys have some areas where they need to clean up themselves, because they've been able to use, you know, the speed, the athleticism, and some of the power, because that's what Dan Quinn wants. Well, the Patriots said we can't match y'all with that. We gotta kind of go smoke and mirrors. We gotta let you think we going one way, and we actually going the opposite way. And they found a lot of running room with that style of running yesterday.
Yeah, it seemed like late because the second and third quarters they really didn't do much. You know, they got those quick 14 points, and then the defense kind of shut them down for a while. But you're right, they went back to the running game. It seemed like, and that's when they kind of got rolling again. But hey, we won.
I'm going to tell you something.
Did you hear that, Nate? We won.
I'm tell you, man.
Cowboys won,
Zeke
Nate.
had 7 receptions, 50 yards, 7.1 average, 18 alone. I mean, Zeke was just doing what he do because he is who he is, baby. It's sweeter than you, baby. Yes, sir. Go ahead, old Zeke. Do your thing, baby. Do your thing.
What about,
yes,
like, Cedric Wilson? Like, that game is over if he doesn't make that.
Yeah, you called
and
that.
That's
I saw that on Twitter. You
crazy,
called that out.
crazy. It's a crazy. How hard is that catch?
Difficult. Not only is it difficult, it's coming from the guy who doesn't see the ball a lot in the football game.
And he's done that, 2 games this year?
Right.
The toe drag?
And that takes a lot, because normally you say, all right, if I'm going to go, we've heard Aaron Rodgers say, like, well, you going with the ball? Yeah, I was going to Tay. I was going to my guy, Devontae Adams. Right, and so you think that it's going to number 1 all the time, and this is 4th and 4. This is ball game. This is ball game, and that just shows you the firepower that the Cowboys have. And most teams, Patriots included, you can hang tough all day long, but eventually we just have too many Jimmy and Joes for you to consistently.
He's the 4th-string wide receiver.
That's what I'm saying.
Making catches like that.
Making game-changing,
I'm
game-winning.
glad y'all finally catching up.
He's got.
I'm glad y'all finally catching up
He's
to
got
Wilson.
14 catches. 10 are for first downs.
I'm glad y'all finally catching up.
You talking to the guy who said you could ship Gallup out of here?
No.
Like,
I'm
they
talking about the guy that was in
ago.
training camp, and when I talk to you on, I always show. I say, look at number 1. I try to tell this guy, look at number 1.
You want to know what a 180 I've done? Whenever I'm in the end zone and they threw that like corner route down the sideline to Malik, I was like, why is he even in the?
I said the same thing. I said,
why did I do that with CD?
I said, why are we throwing the ball to Malik Turner on that play?
And I'm like a big Malik guy, and I'm like, because I texted you before like 3 or 4 games ago, like Malik's dressing out.
He's back. Okay.
It's like I was
the
like,
most surest hands besides Cooper on this team is number 1. Yeah, he dropped the one the other day, and he did a dumb thing trying to come. You're not CeeDee Lamb, so don't be CeeDee Lamb. Be Cedric Wilson.
Was that his first read on that play? Was that where he was going with the ball, or was that
no?
That was like his.
It wasn't open. Go back and watch that play. Like, the throw that Dak had to make was perfect. It was literally a perfect throw. Any shorter, the underneath defender gets his hand on there, tips it away, maybe intercepts it. Any further, you carry Cedric Wilson out of bounds. It wasn't his first read, but he made a throw and said, "This is the throw that I'm going to go with."
Here it is, right here. I think Chris has got it pulled up. This is the 4th down play. Yep.
That throw was perfect. It's a perfect throw.
But that's where the play was designed to go, and he was just covered?
Yes.
So fourth down, game on the line, this play's done, game's over. They're looking to Cedric Wilson and not Cooper or Lamb. Yep.
Yeah, Cooper was running the shallow cross.
So that's how much they think of this guy. He gonna get paid. Isn't this his last year too?
Yeah.
I think his contract's
money.
up this year.
Yeah.
Either here or somewhere else.
I'm going to tell you something, and I hope he's smart enough to go somewhere where there's another receiver. A lot of guys that leave here, I'm the man, and you come to find out you're not the man. And by that 3rd year, they taking some of your money away. Go where there's help. Go where there's help. You agree, disagree, Jess?
I agree.
Go where there's help.
I agree.
So you can stay who you are.
Mm-hmm.
You know,
Or
ask Alvin Harper.
Or don't go anywhere. Stay here and help out this.
Please.
But your money better be right.
Here. I want him here.
I mean, even Noah Brown had 47 yards receiving. I mean, this team is just.
Tell you what, I like
How do
Noah
you want
Brown.
it?
Yeah.
Like, I know he's had some injuries, and now I see why they kept him around. He does exactly what they asked him to do.
Yeah, you were trying to get rid of my boy.
Because he always stayed hurt, and you kept wondering, like, why do they see in this guy? But he shows up, too, man. He's tough. He's a tough dude. Like, this wide receiving core, man, as far as depth and just talent, like, I don't think there's not a better one in the league. There's no way. All right, let's take our last break. When we come back, got a video to show you. I know we talked all week last week about how crazy the bus ride is in the country into the stadium. Got a little bus ride video. Maybe put some
show and tell.
Maybe put some travel music under it and be a nice little Monday. Oh Lord! And Nate will holler some more when we come back on Hanging with the Boys.
He just heard time.
Hey, Cowboys fans, ready to spice up your next watch party? Bring Yo Quiero guacamole and be the game day hero. Yo Quiero means I want, and we know you want great, fresh-tasting, ready-to-serve guacamole for your home gating and tailgating events. Made with real avocados and the perfect blend of spices, it will be the star of any party. You can find us at your local Albertsons or Tom Thumb in the deli section. If you can't find it, talk to your store manager and tell them, Yo Quiero guacamole.
Honey, big news.
Gary, are you okay?
Oh, I'm not Gary anymore. I'm Jackie Flash.
What?
See, I want the latest smartphone, but the best deals are only for new customers. So, to get a new customer deal, I changed my name to Jackie Flash.
Okay, but the best smartphone deals at AT&T are for everyone, new and existing customers.
That's huge. Then guess who's getting a deal?
Is it Jackie Flash?
Jackie Flash.
It's not complicated. At AT&T, our best smartphone deals are for everyone. Restrictions apply. Visit att.com for details.
It's game day. You know what that means. First, kebab prep. Steak, pepper, onion, steak, pepper, onion. Next, a counterclockwise lap around the room. Now the lucky grease-stained jersey goes on. And lastly, the dance. You know the one. This is a game day ritual no matter where you are. Whether you're traveling to the game or watching from your favorite vacation spot, book a place to stay on Hotels.com and keep the tradition alive and well. Hotels.com, proud partner of the Dallas Cowboys.
Hi, I'm Clint Tillison with United Ag and Turf. When there's work to be done, a real workhorse can make all the difference. Like the Range Boss package. Our 5075E John Deere 75 horsepower tractor features a bell spear and loader and starts at $369 per month. And the price you see is the price you'll pay. No surprises. It works like a horse, so you don't have to.
Visit UnitedAgAndTurf.com. Offer ends February 1st, 2021. Restrictions apply. See dealer for details.
Now, let's get to work.
Back to Hanging with the Boys.
Be the first to receive new offers, event info, and more when you sign up to receive text messages from the team. Text Cowboys to NFL DAL. That's 635-325 to receive 10% off your next Pro Shop order. Message frequency may vary. Message and data rates may apply. Welcome back to Victory Monday, the most searched show on YouTube on the Dallas Cowboys Podcast Network. Kurt Daniels, Jesse Holly, Nate Newton, Shannon Gross. I got a treat for y'all. It's probably going to fall really flat because it's kind of boring, but I want to show it to you anyway. Just because we talked about
loud, man. He's a trip, man. He's a trip. He just scored his touchdown, man. I'm sorry. I forgot. We shouldn't be talking about winning. Go ahead on, Shannon. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I apologize.
Man, come on.
Go to the bus ride.
Just show the bus ride, Chris. There's the bus. There's the ride.
Oh, move back, Jesse. Your head is in the way.
So watch. Right here, take a right turn. This is a compelling radio. And that's literally next to the house. And there's the stadium.
Yep.
But all the way in is just like that house that's on the right. It's not like a neighborhood where they're side by side. It's house, probably, 30, 40 yards, another house, people sitting. Where are you going, Nate?
Getting a better view.
Oh. That's it. It's pretty boring. But we talked about how you literally ride through the country, and that's people charging to park. They're eating. They're drinking. They're waving. They have great fans up there too. By the
They
way,
weren't
That guy right
throwing
there
anything
has
at
some
you.
land, by the way. His backyard was
goes
tight.
way back.
I got to give a shout out to the homie Rabbi Rab.
Rabbi Rab.
Yeah, that's his real name. Rab.
Rabbi Rab.
Yeah.
Okay.
Shock Rab. Shout out to him.
Okay.
Big Cowboys fan. Hanging with the boys.
What's
listening.
up, Shock?
Shock Rab. Rabbi Rab. What up, homie?
Thanks for listening.
Thank you.
Yeah.
What was the game like? The scene up there? Were they crazy?
They got great fans, man.
Yeah.
There was Cowboy fans there, but it wasn't. There's a few stadiums that a lot of Cowboy fans don't show up at, and that's one of them. But they know when to be quiet. Like when their team's on offense, they know when to be loud. They're super loud. Cowboys are in town. They had some celebrities there. Kenny Chesney was up in Robert Kraft's box, kissing him on the forehead.
Who's Kenny Chesney?
The jumbotron. You've heard his music. Country music guy. He played at our stadium. You know who Kenny Chesney is.
I'm gonna tell you something, man.
Boston Red Sox were there. Jason Tatum. Go ahead, Nate. You've been talking all over everybody all whole show. Just go ahead. End the show the same way.
What you just showed us, man, that's just like it ain't got the big gates. That's just like going into Canton, man. That's pretty sweet, isn't it? I mean, just like going into Canton through the neighborhood.
It's even more rural than Canton.
But I'm saying, is it more beautiful than Canton? I mean, because they got a lot of fields. You can tell they bought up all the land.
Yeah,
they're going to eventually.
They've turned it into like soccer fields and baseball fields around Canton.
Man, I need to get up there, man.
You would love it up there.
Because I'm telling y'all, all we need to win is 5 more games.
And what?
And I'm taking off planting my flags this year.
You gonna start early?
Oh yeah, I'm gonna bust up some flags, bro.
I need
Jesse, you ain't going, so don't even think that.
I don't want to go.
Yeah,
you ain't going. You don't want to go to Kansas City?
Well, you know what? I promise you.
You didn't say we weren't going to Kansas City.
Who said that?
You said
you already said that.
I did.
Because he ain't never said nothing about it. So
when did I say that we weren't going? I'm going.
I can go.
We know you going.
You have no choice but to go.
You knock other folks off the plane so you can go.
Chris, what's up? Could we do the show on the road? Do you have the technology to do it?
It's them on
got a hot spot?
Sundays doing the show.
Oh.
We said that we said right here on this show that if you got us to go up to do a show,
yeah, we'll do it, man.
We'll do it.
I probably wasn't listening.
See that? So why are you listening today while I'm talking? So why are you listening today?
Because you were screaming at my friend Kurt and telling him how.
Yeah, we would do the show on Saturday.
You do the show on Saturday.
That wouldn't affect us on Sunday.
You go to the game.
Oh.
There's already a pre- and post-game show.
Ooh.
All right.
Cool. I drove him back, the old fat lineman.
What do you think about CeeDee Lamb over there? You're checking out his highlights.
I'm going to tell you something.
Tell us, Nate.
There's only one real highlight.
They batted down one, a contested one, and they showed real quick the dude did this, like, ain't none of that.
Yeah.
CD started talking to him, so when he got that touchdown, it is on. He didn't get upset or nothing. He just looked at him like, see there? See, I told you I gonna get you.
He just waved by.
Yeah.
Which could have been.
And then at the end of the game, he got him again. At the end of the game, like you can't get the candy. You know what I'm saying?
Hey, he didn't just wave by to Mills. You want to see who he waved by to? Here,
yeah, show it to us. Yeah,
right here. Watch
man,
this.
I'm telling you, dog.
This your shot, Chris?
This is my shot.
Watch.
Shot. All right, watch this. So he gets hit.
Yeah.
Out of bounds.
He gets mad.
Waves goodbye. This is what they don't show on TV. Watch this. He turns to the fan and starts waving bye to them too.
Yeah, we saw that. Yeah, I'm telling you, man. I'm telling you, Jesse.
He's still waving.
Yeah, because he didn't like being pushed down. I promise he didn't like. He wanted to retaliate. I'm glad whoever ran over there stopped him.
Yeah. Blake Jarwin.
Yeah, I'm glad Blake ran. Yeah, he bowing to him. Yeah.
Oh man.
Yeah, let me tell y'all something, man.
We won.
Let me tell y'all.
Really?
Hey, look here, man. Look at.
See, I think the
Cowboys have stole 2 games this year. They have stole.
And they have a moral victory.
If you're gonna win, you got to. You're gonna be a
they're undefeated in my book because they got that moral victory.
You sound like Jerry Morrow.
That was the start. That got him started. That got him.
I'm gonna tell you something.
That got him thinking we can do this.
We can do it.
I'm gonna ignore this guy.
This guy. I went to this guy. From the big head to this guy all in one show.
I'm gonna tell you.
Jesus. I'm gonna say it like you.
Contain myself.
I'm gonna say it like you.
Lord
Lord Jesus. Wow.
Y'all can say what you want. Hey, it's 2 things that we talked about and they overcame it. And it took them a while because I thought Kellen was like, Kellen, you can't keep trying to run up in the middle of this defense. It ain't going to work. Once they got that figured out, are we to that point now, Jesse, where when we get into the red zone that we can design some, which I know they got 1,000 designs, more passes because teams are going to not let us get in there between them tackles. I don't see us having much success unless Lyle come back and just be the big body banger. What you say, man?
Yeah, I've always been against when you get down in the red zone, and you come from a different era. Right. You come from the era where you go
low left.
Yeah. I don't come from that area. Right. I come from the era where when you get down in there, spread them wide.
Yeah.
Spread them wide.
Spread them wide.
Spread them.
Yeah, the players, them wide.
Spread them wide.
Yeah.
And then that way you can hit them right up the middle. No, you can attack them any way you want.
See that? I knew he was trying to.
No, you went there. I would just say I prefer in that condensed space.
Options, right?
Yeah.
To give you more options.
I'm gonna tell you somebody. This man is bruised up. Number 21, he bruised up.
We got a question on Twitter. What happened on that block pump? You're a special teams
that was sweet.
guy. What did you see there?
Yeah, honestly, I don't even know. I didn't have a chance to look at it. Like I haven't had a chance to go back and watch it. We'll get more into it, throughout the week.
We
won't be here together.
Yeah. This is what I hate. When
they split our show up?
No, sir. When our special teams does something positive and we get no points, that cannot happen. If we do that against the Cardinals or we do that against another team that is better, we have to have points. We have to have points. That was almost a wasted play. That was you save that for another day because you have to score when you do something great like that. When they finally make something happen like that on special teams, the game would have been over. The game would have been virtually over. Agree, Jess? Disagree?
Okay. Yeah.
We have to score, man.
So we're not going to talk about, we got 2 minutes to go left from this, 3 minutes to go left from this show. So we're not going to say a word about Dak Prescott in this.
Man, Dak was all right. He was the mechanic.
No, he talking about his injury.
He did what he had to do, and yeah,
he was awesome.
His calf all right. His calf all right.
You talking about his injury?
Yeah. We got nothing to say about that.
I mean, he walked out of the stadium with a boot on. I don't know if his calf's all right. I mean, it might not be.
Thank God the bye's here.
He seemed really in great spirits.
He's always.
Right.
Man, call. Right. We all know Britt, right?
We do.
Call him, bro. Dak. If Dak say I trust the staff and I trust what I feel, Dak's all right. Now, Dak, if you done lied to us, I ain't never believe nothing else you say until
he just said he's getting an MRI, and then he walked off the podium and he goes,
"Have fun with that.
Have fun with that this week."
So don't do me like this, man.
What?
Don't.
It is our duty to talk about.
When did it happen?
Last play of the game.
Last play of the game.
Okay, because I didn't notice it, and then after he did his interview with Tracy Wolfson, he was walking off the field. And I was like, "Oh,
yep.
That's
Chris, what you think?
That's not good."
Chris Bean, what you think on the injury?
Dr. Chris Chris don't want to say nothing. Britt will come after him. Britt will be like, "When did you get your PhD?"
The funny thing is so where Shannon and I were posted up last night getting interviews after the game, Dak comes out. There's like a hallway between where he goes.
Chris had a great line.
And I looked at him. I looked at Shannon. I looked down at Dak's foot, and I go, "Those don't look like Jordans."
I tell him, man. You know what, Jesse? I had a great show up until that.
You think so? You think you had a great show?
You know what? I tell you what. I tell you what.
Man, I'm gone.
Let Dak go take that ankle and bury it in some sand in Mexico.
No. Stay here and get treatment.
Rub a cold beer on it.
Put a hot towel on
Let Britt go with him to give him treatment down there.
Stay here.
Let Britt go hang out with him and get him right, and then we'll see him next
Dak
week.
the leader that I think he is, he's not going anywhere.
No.
He'll be right here getting treatment 24/7 to get that calf right.
Are you worried about it, Jesse?
I'm always worried about my quarterback being injured.
We got to know how.
I agree.
Gallup has a strained calf. He hasn't played since week 1, so there's different degrees.
We had 7 receivers to replace him.
Well, that's what. But we don't know.
We ain't got nothing to replace that.
Right. We definitely can't lose him. But hopefully it's a lighter strain. Or
right.
But he did say after the game that if that wouldn't have went for a touchdown, he would have stayed in the game.
Adrenaline is a hell of a drug. That trust me, when you're in it, you could do some mighty, mighty powerful things. And then once that subsides,
tightens up a little bit,
life comes at you for real, and things are a little bit different.
Yeah.
Like Aaron Rodgers played on a broken leg before, and then you got to go. Then you got to go in there and say, "Oh, well, what happened?"
Well, you know what? We won't hear probably a word about it for a week because
we can speculate.
We'll hear something today or tomorrow at least.
Strained calf, doing an MRI. They did the MRI today,
doing it
right?
today, yeah.
Yeah.
So
keep an eye on it.
Luckily, this running quarterback is now a pocket quarterback.
True.
Hey, got Coach McCarthy on Cowboys Hour tonight.
Ooh,
me and Brad Sham, big time.
Give him some respect, man.
And then, yeah.
You know what's crazy?
Right there.
Let me be in your spot tonight.
Come on, you can have it.
You know what's crazy? Like people. I can understand why people outside of Cowboy Nation don't like Cowboy fans. Because just a year or so ago, people were like, Kellen Moore's trash, get rid of him, and Jason Garrett.
Now he's the next head coach.
Now everyone is like, fire Mike McCarthy.
Yeah.
Don't let Kellen Moore walk. And then I'm just like, where did all of this come from?
It's all based off success. Have you
right.
noticed that?
Yeah.
You're losing, get rid of everybody. You winning, like promote everybody.
I don't know if Kellen Moore's
I don't know what's
head coach
going to happen to
material.
Kellen, but please, let's don't get rid of Coach Quinn. I don't know what's going to happen to Kellen, but I do know if Coach don't get rid of him.
Are you ever going to call his name right?
No,
Never?
He puts the M on it. Kellum.
There's no UM.
The dude that came from Boise that was almost undefeated in all his games.
Kellen.
Yeah.
Man, you had a great show.
Call him
today,
Coach
baby.
Moore.
I'm going to tell you right here, man. I'm going to tell you.
He did have a great show today.
If I offended you, I apologize.
You offended me.
I don't care.
What about me?
Lord Jesus.
Just, I didn't want to know what you thought. I want to know what you know. That's what's wrong with that. That's all I said.
We won't have the.
And Kristen helped me out at all with the injury.
We don't have the normal lineup tomorrow, do we?
Explain all that. What's going on now?
Yeah.
I don't. Chris, you explain it. I have no idea.
We're doing, switching shows around.
We're switching shows.
Yeah.
Kind of like mix and match it up.
Bye week. It's like what do they call it? Christmas. What is it? White Christmas.
Yeah, it's like a
White elephant.
Like
White
white
elephant
elephant.
Christmas.
Yeah, it's like a white elephant week.
What about the black elephant?
Well, what time you come on? What time you come on?
I'm on at 10 a.m. with the boss tomorrow.
Yeah,
what time
you're
you
on the
come
break.
I'm here. I'm here with Nick and Barry.
Well, who I'm
and then
with?
You on Wednesday.
You are.
You with the AARP group.
Oh wow! Yes, you are.
You are with the.
Bring your Geritol tomorrow.
You think I ain't? You think I can't come with this type of enthusiasm?
You're on the Players Lounge with Nui.
Oh, you're on the Players Lounge.
Yeah, Nui and at 1:30.
Okay.
So
if I'm with Nui in church, we gonna be jacked. Cause church is on
the Hangin.
Church is on our show.
Oh Lord!
It's you and Everson.
That's the AARP
You guys can
group.
talk about the old times.
And then what about Wednesday?
gonna
Same
talk about
Same
line?
on Wednesday. Same on Wednesday.
You'll be
about
back
gigs.
Wednesday.
And then
you'll be out Wednesday.
We're off Thursday, Friday.
Yeah.
No
Yes,
shows
we
Thursday,
are.
Friday. I'll be out tomorrow, but I'll be back Wednesday with Kurt. So, all right, fellas, Kurt,
That
enjoyed
Gerald-
it.
you got that
Nate,
Geritol group.
I wish I could say I enjoyed it, but I'm glad you were here. Jesse, thanks for bringing it.
Hey, I love you.
Chris,
too. Do we still have our Wednesday night show?
Yeah.
I got to get with you on Russell, Maryland, and Tony Tolbert, and
All right.
all of those
I don't even
guys.
know. Rocket's our guest this Wednesday. So,
Yeah, I won't get a word in this Wednesday then.
good. That's fine. I'll
Is
take
that
the night
Rocket
off.
Mortgage? I thought we was with another mortgage.
SWBC Mortgage,
I
thank
thought we
you.
was with another
Chris, thanks for manning the ones and twos. Aaron, thanks for keeping him on track. William, thanks for keeping the live streams up. We'll be back. We won't be back as a group until next week.
Monday.
Bye week. Bye.
As one
See
great
you
coach
next
said, we
week.
won the bye week too.
Hanging with the boys.
This has been a production of DallasCowboys.com and the Dallas Cowboys Football Club.
How about this, Cowboys?